Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How's your life today? Well, so first let me introduce myself and my team members. My name is Pujiani and my team members are Windy Harziwi and Nelia Al-Mustafliha. Here I'd like to present the result of our research entitled Developing Animation Video as Online CLIL Media for Young Learners. Okay, without further ado, let me start the presentation. Well, I'll start from the background of our research. There were at least 4 points that became my concern for doing this research. The first is online learning as the impact of COVID-19 pandemic, and the second, young learners, and the third, CLIL, and the fourth, animation video. Actually, I conducted this research based on my own experience as a parent of kindergarten student. At that time, I observed that also English is a main subject. The portion compared with the other subjects was very limited and more focused on vocabulary only. Indeed, teaching English for young learners is challenging, especially during the online learning. It requires different approach, method, and media designed carefully by considering the characteristics of the students who are active, curious, and dependent. English should not be taught in isolation, and to comprehend English better, it must be introduced contextually. That's my opinion. That's why I proposed CLIL, or Content and Language Integrated Learning, as a recommended learning method. Through CLIL, the children not only learn the content of the materials, but also learn language contextually. Anyway, it's not only about the method, but also the learning media used need to be considered. Here, I and my team developed an animation video as the media for delivering CLIL. This video can be used to replace the teacher's presentation in the classroom during the online learning, and then the teacher may give emphasis on several points by giving other activities using Indonesian, of course, to cover other competencies out of English. Therefore, this research aimed at developing a learning media, which is animation video, that can present CLIL for young learners. That's it, the background of our research. Now let's go to the next slide. Okay, about the method. Since I and my team developed a learning media, so the method of this research was research and development with ADDIE design. ADDIE stands for Analyze, Design, Develop, Implement, and Evaluate. On analysis stage, the data was collected through interviewing the teacher, observing the learning activities, and checking some documents such as syllabus. And then the research formulated the problem and defined the objectives. On the design stage, the blueprint of the animation video was created, and next, in the development stage, the blueprint was judged by media experts and material experts. And after being revised based on the suggestion from the experts, the media was tried to be implemented in small group. And finally, the use of animation video was evaluated to know its effectiveness. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, start from now until several slides ahead, I will describe the result of this research step by step. The first step was analysis. In this step, we conducted 3 phases: observation, interview, and checking document. Based on my observation, we found that the teacher shared teaching activities every day via WhatsApp group, and then based on the interview, the teacher stated that English is one of the main subjects in the curriculum. However, the teacher was less confident about her English, and from the document, we found that the materials in kindergarten was presented thematically. For example, the first theme was myself, and this theme was taught in 3 weeks. It included math, science, language, art, religion, and so on. Okay, the next stage is design. In designing the learning media, we use two applications, Zepeto and KineMaster. First, we make the outline of the video. We adjust the learning objective and the materials that will be presented. And then we use Zepeto to make the character. Here we can adjust the clothes, the hairstyle, especially the physical appearance, and also the movement. And after that, the video was edited by using KineMaster. In this application, we combined the animated characters and then the background, the audio, and the other effects. This is how we made the video. Okay, the next stage is product development. In this stage, we asked for feedback to some experts, especially material expert and media expert. We gave them a questionnaire and asked them to give score on each point, and on this table is the average score of their feedback. And overall, media and material experts claimed that the animation video developed by my team was very good to be used to teach English for young learners. From the material expert, they gave score with average 82 and it belongs to very good. And from the media expert, the average score is 84 and it also belongs to very good category. And besides that, we asked them to give suggestion for improvement, and then based on their suggestion, we revised our video and ready to be used. Okay, so in the implementation stage, after the video was ready, we tried to implement our media in small group. So we asked for permission to apply the media we have made in the kindergarten school where my son studied there. But to avoid subjectivity, we chose the class randomly. And then we had collaboration for about several weeks. We prepared the media and the teacher taught the class. For your information, at that time the learning method still online. So the teacher shared the link of the video and explained what the students have to do after watching the video via WhatsApp group. Okay, for a clearer overview about the learning media that we made, I will show you the clip of the animation video. Let's check it out.
Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to Fun English Course. I'm Nelia. You can call me Miss Nee. What do you want to be when you grow up? Doctor, teacher, or pilot? Wow, nice! Today, we're going to learn about profession. Are you ready? Let's go! Where we are? Yeah, we are in the hospital. And who are they? Right, they are doctors. What does a doctor do? A doctor heals sick patients. Well,
okay, that's it, the clips of the animation video that we have made. And in this stage, the evaluation stage, to evaluate the research, we interviewed the teacher and some of the parents for feedback. And from the teacher's view, they were satisfied with the video and the students were more motivated to learn English. And the score given was 86. It belongs to very good. And from the parents' view, the video helped the parents a lot in guiding their children learning at home, they said. And they gave 80 for the score and it belongs to good category. And they also suggested that this project should be continued. Okay, based on the student progress, the teacher stated that there is a slight increase on the student's language proficiency. Previously, the average of the student language proficiency was start to develop, but after the animation video was implemented, their language proficiency began developing as expected. For your information, in kindergarten, there isn't any numerical score. So in assessing the students, the teacher give a progress description from undeveloped, start to develop, developing as expected, and developing very well. For in bahasa, belum berkembang, mulai berkembang, berkembang sesuai harapan, dan berkembang sangat baik. Well, we have come to the conclusion part, and there are 3 points in this research: CLIL, animation video, and TEYL, or teaching English for young learners. From the result of this research, it can be concluded that CLIL method is effective to improve the students' language proficiency, and the use of animation video also can be the option for teachers in choosing learning media for young learners. And I'll say that the use of learning media plays an important role in the success of the teaching and learning process. The appropriate use of learning media has some benefits such as attracting attention, developing interest, adjusting the learning environment, and promoting acceptance of the idea. However, in choosing learning media, the teacher needs to consider the characteristic of the students, the environment and facilities provided, and learning objective, and of course the materials presented itself. And lastly, I suggest all teachers to be creative and innovative in preparing the learning media. Well, that's all my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. I welcome for question and suggestion.